Alright, let's get this Halloween party started, shall we? How are you guys doing today? I'm thinking about it, I might still have the game muted. Yep, I did. Okay, let me unmute that. There we go. So isn't it cool that we have Spider-Man in our lobby today? The Spider-Man. Well, I don't know if it's the Spider-Man, but I'm still happy to see, you know, Spider-Man. Hi, Shadow Riggy. So we've got the Vampire Shadow event. Chinese food? Awesome. I just had chicken nuggets with barbecue sauce. Crystal Pirate, hi there. How you doing? So we need to destroy 500 badniks, that's a lot. Complete 15 time trials, a bit of a headache, but certainly doable. Complete 8 races, probably the easiest one here. And defeating Dr. Eggman 5 times. Easy, but just a bit of a hassle to hit that many times. Crystal, I'll be honest, I'm not interested in the new FNAF movie just because I never liked horror stuff. That's why I didn't play that horror game with you on Roblox before, you know? So although I hear it's not scary, but I still don't, you know, if I'm not familiar with those games, I'm not really interested in seeing it. I'm glad that a FNAF movie came out, just so that way people that like it, you know, can get, you know, some representation there with other media. Quality media at that. Yeah, it looks more like a thriller with how they did it, because there's so many people, like, complaining, like, critic-wise, that, oh, it's not scary, it's not horror, it's not bloody, it's not violent. It's like, no, it shouldn't be. So where do you guys want me to start? Do you want me to start on badniks, time trials, races, bosses, or candy collecting? Actually, I can't even really do the candy collecting one much on stream because you're limited to a timer. I did sit AFK for a while, so I might have... yes, I do remember you, Nico and Luca. It's good to see you again. Crystal, you're right. I mean, the critics hated the Mario movie for whatever reason, and that was awesome. One of the best pieces of Mario media ever made. 2 million steps. Congratulations. So yeah, candy, as you can see, is going to be an extremely slow process, so we probably can't do candy on the stream as much, but everything else.
Mic off. Mic on.
3 million steps is even better. That makes sense. We gotta love school Halloween parties, even if the movies aren't scary. I remember for the 5th grade Halloween party in school, we watched The Corpse Bride, which I never had seen before and haven't seen since. Apple? I thought you were a banana siphon. So we got this done. We've got this for only 7 more days. That's kind of sad. I guess we could always just get started with badniks. So, like, the best place to do badniks would be either Emerald Hill or Lost Valley. I'm gonna go to... oh wait, that's the boss battle one. That's also the bosses. Did they move the rings around? Or am I crazy? There we go. This one should be Emerald Hill. Skill issue on my part, I guess. Though I don't know. I swore that it used to be different, and like the hard mode used to be on the other side of the map. Right, Siphon, right. I'm sorry, people didn't care back then. I am debating on if I want to use the tornado for this or not. I don't think it's that much faster, but we'll see. You know, it would help not driving into a pole. That is a very interesting development, Crystal. I do like to hear when, you know, things can do, you know, collaborative efforts. Yeah, maybe I can't do that with the tornado, because apparently I've forgotten how to fly that thing after not doing so for a while. Oh yes, a whopping 8 pieces of candy. I didn't even know that players could put, you know, ads in like a game they build on Roblox Studio. That's kind of crazy. You'd think with the risks to kids that you wouldn't have ads. But then again, a bunch of mobile games such as Sonic Dash also have, you know, ads. Some even with pornography in them, so you know. Oh, the world that we live in, isn't it? Images on my homepage. I have ad blockers, so I probably didn't even notice them, but I could be wrong. But I'm not signing out of the game to check right now. But when I do sign out, I'll take a look. Gotta find some more robots. There we go. It's weird how the buzz bombers look purple. I mean, paid versions of Adblock could probably keep up with it. I don't have the paid version anymore, and I'm tempted to remove it entirely, because now the free version is struggling to even block YouTube ads, and I'll be waiting for like a good minute for videos to load, and it's like, Free items are getting removed. Like, what do you mean for free items? Like the stuff that's in the shop cosmetically that's free? Or does it apply to, like, nothing can be free anymore, like, games won't be able to have, like, events like this anymore with free costumes? I really don't see how that would be functional for them, though. If they are getting rid of, like, free events like this, where you could get 3 free costumes if you know, do the tasks. Just seems weird. Like, them getting rid of free accessories from, like, the actual Roblox shop, I could understand that. Oh, so that is what you are talking about, the actual Roblox accessories. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I had a lot of them activated, and the shirt that I had activated one time didn't show up in the game. So, like, you know how your avatar is on, you know, like the podium if you get first place in Sonic, you know, Speed Simulator races? And so I won a race, first place, was on the podium, and there my character was shirtless and dancing. That was hilarious. Disappointing, but hilarious. As you can probably tell, I am not very good at looking for robots in the zone. Usually I would do these kind of events in Lost Valley, but you know, sometimes it's nice to have a change of pace. There we go, now we're making some headway. I would not know anything about old Roblox. Oh my gosh, you've been working on Trip for a week? Crystal, you didn't have to drive yourself crazy over it. I appreciate the gift though, really. That's something that I like about, you know, Sonic Speed Simulator, that you get a lot of, you know, frequent events. Because not only are you, like, able to do, like, the Vampire Shadow event that they have going on now here, but with this candy that's on the mission on the bottom, you can use it to buy other cosmetic items for Halloween. So I could get a Witch Cream costume, I could get a Mummy Espio costume, I could get a Pumpkin Omega costume. Crystal, I'll be honest, I am the same. I'm unmotivated on different fronts, but definitely unmotivated. Like, I feel more like drawing lately, but not big projects that I don't even want to color them. And I guess you guys could laugh, but I've been really unmotivated about the channel lately. Because having, you know, 2 problems already this month kind of gave me both anxiety and stress. Like, I woke up like in the middle of the night with my heart racing just because I was stressed over the channel. And it would be easy to stop, like, trying to follow the algorithm and stop trying to grind content. Like, the moment I do variety content is the moment that Elden Ring easy. I'm sure it is. Okay, the moment that I stop, you know, grinding, it would be so easy to stop, and yet the moment I do, I probably would never get the momentum again to get back on the algorithm. So it's stressful. I have a lot to think about in terms of, you know, what I want long term. Really, my biggest gripe isn't even about stopping the channel as much as that I tend to quit any sort of projects I put my mind to, and I want to prove to myself that I can do something. Even if it's only getting to the point of monetization and then stopping. Like, if YouTube just sent me, like, the thing where, like, you qualify for monetization, then I'd be like, okay, I don't need to even register for it. I'm happy. I accomplished a goal. I'm done. Yeah, making any sort of, you know, content can be draining. And, like, even with my writing, I'm so rusty on writing that even though I have ideas that I want to put into action, I get so tired trying to, you know, make them work. It happens to the best of us, you know? Even some of my favorite, YouTubers have been, unmotivated lately, where they took a vacation. One took a 2-week vacation, another took, not 2-month vacation, but a 1-month vacation. And like, he's the kind of guy that, does it full time, has millions of subscribers on Twitch and YouTube alike, and still, needed a break. Guess we all get there, There definitely is a mindset that needs to be, included, and you have to be able to get excited about what you're doing in order to motivate yourself to keep doing it. Which is especially problematic in my case because, like, with the autism, I tend to be, like, all in or all out. It's kind of hard to be 1 foot in like I'm feeling with YouTube content right now. And it's a shame because I love you guys. I want to keep entertaining you and making you happy. And ultimately, I do have fun streaming. But it isn't as fun, trying to do niche content and boost the algorithm when I feel like I can only play a certain couple of games. And it's like, wouldn't it be great to do an Ace Attorney playthrough on here? But I can't. Wouldn't it be great to play Mario Wonder on here? But I can't. I used to do Minecraft and Fall Guys all the time on here, and now I can't. But yeah, YouTube stuff can definitely, like, even the internet in general can be a lot of a downer. Yeah, I don't really check, the internet much anymore, except for, like, I'll see if my favorite fanfiction writer has posted anything on Tumblr, and if I don't see a post related to her content after, scrolling through 10-some things, I'll get off. And, like, I could go days without checking Twitter. Facebook I just actually had deactivated for 2 months, because after a hacker had taken over my account and they shut it down, it's like, I don't feel really motivated to, reactivate it. And so yesterday I finally did reactivate it, because I felt bad that, people from, work and stuff couldn't get a hold of me. Or at least easily. Hey, I appreciate it. I hope you feel better too about, all of this. It stinks to be, down in the dumps about creative stuff. And it's hard to turn a passion into, a career or side job or, an internship or whatever you're trying to do with it. There are a lot of people that say, like, oh, if it's something you love to do, then it isn't really working, but I don't know, people don't see, that isn't really true. For me, it's the opposite, where the moment I turn it into a job, it's not fun anymore, and I can't do it anymore. I had to retrain myself to draw after I tried to launch, my studio. Just found myself being like, you know what, I really don't want to do this. I'm out. Yeah, art block definitely makes things difficult. If you don't have a vision for the piece that you've been either assigned to do or that you want to do, then, you're going to be stuck. And without that passion in there, then it is no better than, AI, and it's hard to, monetize passion. And the fact that some of my favorite Sonic comic artists have done it for years, surprises me. And doesn't cease to surprise me. Like, Evan Stanley is a girl who's been working on the Sonic comics for a very long time. Pretty much as long as I've been, reading them since I was, 13 and in middle school. and you know, she's still at it. Now she's a writer and an artist for the series, and you know, still going at it. It's like, how do you not lose momentum? You know, I'm kind of, you know, jealous. And I really don't know how she in particular does it compared to some of the other comic artists, because there's some people that bash her style so much. It's a good style, but it doesn't look like, say, manufactured Sonic art. She has a distinct style, and it's a really good looking style, but there's a lot of people that say that it's not. And it's really sad, really, because you know, it may not be my favorite art style on the thing, but I love how, you know, unique it is to everyone else's. I could point at it and be like, oh my gosh, that's Evan Stanley. And, she does offer, you know, something beautiful to the table that, you know, something different than the other Sonic artists can offer. And the fact that there's so many people that just bash her on Twitter all day, it's like, don't you have anything better to do with your life? And where do you get the motivation to, you know, keep going when there's people, you know, just being jerks all the time like that? I am absolutely certain that you are right about that. I do feel like I was one of those, you know, kids that didn't really have like a lot of room to grow. My mom had me in a bit of a bubble. So some of that was a factor, but other things happened, like with my health issues and stuff, that, you know, made certain dreams and stuff impossible to pursue and achieve. Like, I wanted to be an attorney for a long time, and even if I was just like a paralegal, that would still be very hard for me with my health issues, because it's still a full day and a full plate. You know, your brain's got to be sharp 24/7. My brain ain't sharp 24/7. My brain ain't sharp barely for 2 hours of stream. So, you know, it definitely, like, I do struggle with that idea of having, you know, the free will to make my own decisions and achieve my dreams, like, when I don't feel like they are possible, because previous experience has proven to me that, you know, it's not possible. And I guess the most stressful thing about that is that my faith as a Christian calls me to believe the exact opposite, that in spite of it looking like you can't accomplish anything, Freddy Fazbear, I'd reckon that is Turtle. Turtle, how did you get another account? That definitely is you, though. It's been around for a month. Who's Turtle? It's either Turtle or Pink. No, red isn't out of the question either. But I do think it's Turtle, given past experience. Oh yeah, definitely, you know, lonelier environment, like, say, cyber school and stuff, for an example, could definitely, who's Pink and Red? Are you really someone that's new to the channel? Really? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if I insulted you. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Turtle comes in with alts all the time related to, like, a conversation or things that are, you know, current. I do apologize. Too convincing. Too convincing. Might have to invoke punishments for that one. 300 candy! Well, that helps. Honestly, I'm just relieved considering we already had some problems last night with people coming in on alts that were banned and stuff. So now I feel anxiety every time I see a new channel. Please don't spam Jericho. Yes, sir. So, Turtle, it's glad to see you here. We'll catch you up to speed. We are doing the Sonic Speed Simulator event for Vampire Shadow, as well as trying to get enough candy to get the other costumes, but that is going to be a major undertaking that I'm going to have to do, you know, off stream. But making a lot of progress. So right now we've been working on the Badnik mission. I might pause the Badnik mission just so I don't like wear myself out to do some of this other stuff, but yeah, we have time trials, races, and bosses to do. I didn't hear about it, but that's not a game I play myself. Well, that's really cool that they were willing to come back and, you know, do an update after all this time. Perhaps Fall Guys would be willing to do the same thing and revive the game. Cough, cough. Ahem, ahem. So yeah, I'll see about getting this up to 250. Or even 300, we'll see. I have not watched the movie, and while I wouldn't care if you told me spoilers off stream, please don't say them on stream and break people's hearts. Oh yeah, so this is like an indie game then. Kinda like, Stardew Valley in that sense. Cotton candy. Tasty username. I haven't, so I can't. $245. Yeah, let's try to get it to 300 for the sake of my sanity later. Honestly, I haven't played Bendy or Cuphead. Oh yeah, spam clip. Yeah, my tongue stuck to my teeth. Spam clicking is not my forte anymore now that I'm old. No kidding. Yesterday, I woke up in the middle of the night with every joint in my right hand hurting. Like every bend, the two, you know, muscles that are like in your palm connected to the thumb, like everything hurt. And I was like, oh my gosh, being old sucks. I'm not even that old yet to be old. I'm just older than you guys. Alright, Turtle, you have a wonderful time. If I'm drawn for a while, yeah, my hand will hurt. And it depends. Like, if I haven't drawn in a few days, I could, you know, pull out 4 pieces if I want to. But if I, you know, drew the day before, then, you know, I'm lucky if I can finish 1 thing. Maybe 2 at best. Just got the notification. EDK, welcome. How are you doing, sir? Alright, we're gonna take a break from badnik busting after I get these right here at spawn, because, you know, at spawn. So we could do time trials or races or boss. Either way, that would be Green Hill, I guess.
Mic off. Mic on.
Well, I am glad that you had some fun with a friend. I'm having fun with this event so far. None of these, you know, quests are stupidly grindy, except for the candy maybe, but even that isn't bad. Yeah, I had to let out a pretty hoarse cough. I didn't want to torture your ears with that. That would be kind of mean, and I'm not the mean jar. I have a Corsair headset that has a mic on it. Which is probably predictable. I'll tell you what, the barometric pressure is off today. I have a splitting headache. But, you know, the show must go on. At least my headache isn't affecting, you know, my being able to focus. It really is a good mic. I mean, it's a headset that's originally $130 and I got it for $40, so, you know, bargain. So we've got this event going on here. In addition to the Vampire Shadow event where you could collect candy to get costumes. My priorities are the Witch Cream and Mummy SBO ones. But, and we'll already get Mummy Chow with completing the Shadow event. But you know what? Pumpkin Omega looks funny. He would be cool to have too. There's also, they had other costumes in here last week that were different ones. So that is, you know, like this one. The Gothic Amy. The others were like, almost, like it was Sonic and Tails, like, they said that it was a fake robot, but I think they were inspired by, the Metal Virus arc from the comics, where it was like everyone was turning into zombie robots. So I think it was more of like a take on that, because like the colors looked very much akin to that, but an obscure reference to the comics. Oh, I do happen to have the fake Metal Tails. So yeah, that's kind of what I meant, like Zombot. That's not what I'm looking for, though. What am I looking for? There we go. This is one of the items that you can unlock. I am now Harry Potter. I have a broom, and I'm not afraid to use it. And I'll be honest, I'm not that kind of person that likes, you know, a lot of the Halloween stuff, just because of how, you know, like some of it teeters on, you know, the border of, you know, stuff with my faith, and some of it doesn't. But, you know, flying broom is kind of cool. But we have work to do. So I'm just going to grind the same time trial over and over and over and over again. It is a pretty good skin. I think that most of the skins in this game look pretty legit. Yeah, the more stuff that is even like entering, you know, our culture right now for Halloween, the less, you know, it, at least the, you know, American way of celebrating it used to be dress your kid up in a cute costume and give them some candy, and like the candy is almost nothing for it anymore. So I just don't really participate in anything, but, you know, game events are kind of hard to resist. You get some cool costumes. Oh, really? Ick. Far cry from, the cosplaying that, you know, Americans do with it today. I have no clue how I'm gonna, you know, do this 15 times. Like, even for other missions where I have to do, like, 7-time trials, I'm dying by the end just because I'm bored from doing the same lap over and over and over again. So I might switch to another one halfway through, but... I mean, at least it's working. It's getting the job done. Almost kept running straight. Wash jar, you gotta look where you're going. Someone was wearing the new Angler Big costume. And, like, I think in of themselves costumes are inoffensive, but definitely within that context that you mentioned, that is very sad. I did get, speaking of costumes, I did get the, classic events finished for, Sonic Superstars, so I did unlock Classic Amy. Look at what a little muffin. Little muffin. That's how you get things switched up. New skin. Oh, and I'm sad because I did try uploading like a YouTube short. Yesterday I think I uploaded it and it didn't upload correctly, so it never, like, it was uploaded as a private video even though I wanted it to be uploaded as public. So it never, you know, got boosted by the algorithm or anything because I was the only one who could see it. So I have to re-upload it eventually. And it's annoying because, like, YouTube Studio on mobile is just so confusing. And it's so funny how, like, it takes, you know, like, it's so easy to do all the recording and stuff for my shorts. I would be a very good cameraman if I ever went to college for that sort of a thing. But, Yeah, like the voiceover and stuff is just exhausting. Eggy, yo, welcome to stream. How you doing, buddy? I don't even know how many of these I've done. 7? Yeah, I probably got the right to switch things up now. Rather do the other one, I think. But yeah, never even showed off what is in like the shop right now for Halloween. You've got Vampire Sonic, Metal Knuckles, Reaper Metal Sonic, which has been a costume for a long time on Sonic Dash, and I don't know if it's on Dash, but the other one that's like the multiplayer Dash. They keep changing the name on it. Sonic Forces Speed Battle. And there's the one that I would love to get if I could get any costumes. Witch Rouge looks so good here with the orange dress. Skeleton Knuckles is such a weird costume. Looks very lazily done in my opinion. You've got the classic, you know, Werehog from Sonic Unleashed. A friend of mine would be going crazy for this if she was, you know, player for this game. And then there's a bundle where you could get Vampire Sonic, Grim Reaper, Metal Sonic, and the Werehog, all for 800 Robux, which isn't bad at all. 3 characters for, you know, 300? Not 300, 800? That's not bad. Considering that normally it would be 400 for one. That basically means, like, buy 2, get 1 free. Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna go to the time trial. The other time trial. There we go. Change of pace. Alright, EDK, sounds good. Thank you for coming by for a while you could, I appreciate it. Yeah, this one is so much longer than the other one. Yeah, that one's too long, so I'd rather just grind the same one over and over and over again. Oh, robots. Fortunately, these count. So I might as well, on my way back, I think I'm gonna switch over to races for now. Got a little bit of variety in here with how we tackle the activities. Alright. Probably won't get all, you know, 8 done at one time, but we'll see. Could buy SBO's costume right now if I really want to. I'm gonna try and be disciplined to get Cream out of the way first. I still think it's pretty cool that they added Fang as a racing character here. Nobody really on and racing at this time of day. I guess everybody's still doing their homework and stuff. Oh, wait. We've got new race stuff in. We've got Sonic, and we've got Tails. I could afford either of these right now. Tails is the more tempting one. And it's cool to see them wearing their favorite colors. Like, usually Sega doesn't acknowledge, you know, that, like, so often it'll be like, oh, Sonic's favorite color is blue because he's blue. It's like, no, it's not. It's red because his shoes are red. And then Tails' favorite color has been blue. That's why he painted one of his planes blue. And originally for his design, fun fact, he was supposed to have blue shoes, but Sega couldn't do it because of a glitch with it being the same color as Sonic's fur. And when Sonic would turn supersonic, then Tails would have his shoes turn yellow and, you know, shiny and sparkly, and that, you know, was a bit of a technical error, so they made his shoes red. Bean, it is good to see you. How are you doing, buddy? Fridays lately have been a bit boring. People have, like, seem to be really busy on Fridays now. We're working on the new Vampire Shadow event that started today. We've got a lot of progress done. Yeah, doing homework is definitely boring. But you gotta do it so you can be big brain. You want to be that one big brain when you grow up, right? Yeah, she finally just started school this week, is my understanding. She has an interesting school year that way. She only has school for 80 days. I mean, she probably is doing like some sort of hardcore program where she's doing a lot more work in those 80 days. But yeah, I've never heard of a school district like that. That's very interesting. Oh hey, I qualify for another spin. I will gladly take it. Well, hi there, butterfly. Did you come to say hi to that one bean? Snort? Does that mean no? Hope that means yes and not no, butterfly. It would break his heart. Oh, she's just mad because Dad is visiting Mom in the other room. Because he just got home. Oops.
Mic off. Mic on.
What do you think, Bean? You think I could still beat the robot even with being behind? I think I can. Crap. I'm not gonna beat it. I just lost my one chance. It's this way. Oh yeah, there ain't any way. I might not even make it across the finish line in time. It might cut me off. And this is one of my best levels now in terms of like my knowledge of the shortcuts and stuff, so that bites. I was distracted because, you know, I heard Dad come home. So when I muted the mic, I was, you know, saying hi to him and stuff. Oh yeah, definitely, you know, is a beautiful game. And apparently they're doing some graphical updates, like making it look even better. Yeah, there was an original version of the game that came out, and back then things were a bit different. They took the game down and overhauled it to make improvements. Because, like, it took all day for me to get to, like, level 15 in the game. Where, like, you leveled up so much the other day. But here, I'll give you a loop around so you could... Never mind, now it cut me off. But that's what, you know, Green Hill looks like when it's not on your PS4. Oh, that's 9. For a moment, I thought that was Whisper. I was like, when did they put Whisper in the game? I want her now. Yeah, laptops are not good for gaming. Unless they're designed as a gaming laptop, but even then, my gaming laptop couldn't do what, you know, this machine does these days. That is possible. You know, in terms of laptops, I don't know if you'd get a crack out of this story or not, but when I was in cyber school, we'd have, you know, laptops from the school that we were supposed to use for our studies, and the fan inside mine broke after, you know, a year or two of having, you know, the same one, and I never reported it to get it fixed. So my computer just kept getting hotter and hotter, right? Where, like, it would be burning my fingers while I was typing on the keyboard and stuff like that. Well, by the time this thing finally, you know, breaks down and shuts down for good, and it wasn't even the heat that took it out. At the time, I was home recovering from my leg surgery and, you know, had a lot of stuff around me. Accidentally, you know, elbowed my, you know, glass of tea over onto the keyboard, and so it was done. But the funny part of that is that when I, you know, sent it back, they couldn't even retrieve the like item number for it, either, you know, their own number or the original manufacturer number, because it burned off of the bottom. All of the paint was burned off the bottom of my laptop. It was a black laptop with a silver bottom. Completely burned off the paint. That's how hot it got. And a friend of mine that was, you know, a classmate was like, why the heck didn't you turn that thing in? I didn't think I was allowed to turn it in for repairs. Thought I'd get in trouble. Like, my parents never would have been able to afford a laptop. How did I know the school was going to be like, alright, here's a brand new one. Enjoy. I don't know how many laptops I've even had by now. I don't remember if I had 2 or 3 through the school. I bought one for, like, myself when I graduated, but that was extremely low specs, like office specs. It struggled to even run YouTube. So I got annoyed and then got a gaming laptop during the pandemic. And then what happened there is that I kind of got steamrolled by the manufacturer, where they put a graphics card in that model of laptop that didn't work with Windows, despite it being a Windows laptop. And instead of the company taking accountability for it, they basically were like, we can't do anything about it. You're just stuck with it. Nothing's wrong with it. Even though everything was clearly wrong with it. So I was like, whatever. They're not going to be able to fix it. You can't really replace these kind of parts in a laptop anyway. So I went ahead and got, you know, a gaming PC, and I went and got the best one that I could. So it wound up being over $2,000. Just because, like, I want something that's going to last, you know, years. Not be a problem. And that I can stream and do anything I want to do on it. And can do all my art stuff without a problem. And, now I finally got my loan, beneath $2,000. I owe $1,995 on it now. But I might pull money out of my, like, inheritance fund to pay that off. So I could start, you know, using the money that I have been using to pay the loan to help with bills. You know how it is, adulting. Decisions. I just would feel bad, you know, touching those invested funds, knowing that I could probably never really acquire them like most people could. Yes. Wow. So you kind of like pulled something over them, basically. Like, not in a mean way, but that's pretty awesome. You can't complain. You made out like a bandit there. Oh, wait, they even have the Majestic Queen parked over here. Oh my gosh, not Majestic, Marvelous Queen, my bad. You can unlock the Marvelous Queen as a vehicle to ride this month. That's pretty awesome. Does it let me, like, scroll down? Let me scroll down and see the other stuff. Or is it just like a smaller but more like expensive selection? Marvelous. How many more races do I need? Oh, we're good, we're good, we're done. But yeah, I do want to get everything that's here at some point. It is tempting to buy, you know, the double ticket thing just so I don't have to grind so hard, but it's kind of like the point of a video game. You gotta do some grinding, you know? So I'm torn. But it would be nice to, you know, be able to play more casually and not worry about it as much. Still putting in effort, but not stressing myself out over every minute that I spend playing the same 4 or 5 levels of racing over and over and over again. We have 700 of the candies. And that's weird with the spins, because I thought that I was really close to getting, like I thought I was on 47. 43. I really want to get one more legendary spin before they update the wheel, unless they did update the wheel. Let me take a look. Nope, it's still the same. I want another shot at this wheel. I want to try and get Rouge. OMG, another shadow skin? Yeah, they're kind of everywhere. Oh, someone's flying their Marvelous Queen. Yeah, so we've got a Halloween store that you could, with these candies that you're getting from the pumpkins, you can come here and redeem it for costumes or for different chow. Personally, I'm grinding for cream, but the SBO one would be nice to have as well. And then there's different kinds of trails, and then a magic broom that you can ride. Yes, the skins that you saw are all, like, I'd say story campaign ones, where they are, like, they aren't limited time events or whatever. They're all skins that you could get from different parts of the game, but they are different zones and stuff, different parts of the story progression. But I have every single one, including the difficult to get Metal Sonic. Now, like those purple orbs that you saw in Metallic Madness Zone yesterday, if you get all of those and beat Metal Sonic a certain number of times at different zones, then you can get his skin. So that would be kind of like a flex for me to show that one off, huh? If I could get it loaded. It's loading the camera, not the thing. Come on. Let me scroll. There we go. Flex. I am the one true Sonic. Alright, let's get more of these done. W Metal Sonic, W Freeze. Sometimes he is such a good character, and sometimes he's just written as a throwaway character. But like, probably like my favorite story arc with Metal Sonic had to be when he became Neo Metal Sonic again in the IDW comics. Which is like the first arc that they wrote with him. The first 12 issues of the series. And Eggman was out of the picture during that arc, so, you know, just, you know, Metal stealing the show as, you know, the villain. And doing a great job at it. Was awesome. BTW. Is it true Chris Pratt left Mario? I'm not sure what you would even mean by left Mario. Like, is leaving the role and not doing it in sequels? I don't know, but I don't think that's true. Now, if you're talking about Charles Martinet, the original Mario voice actor for the games, he did retire from that role to transition into a ambassador role, as Nintendo called it, where he would be more working at conventions and stuff than providing actual voice lines. My understanding is that he still does voice work for a lot of anime and stuff, but I think that with getting older, it's harder to do that young, spry voice for Mario. But it does mean a lot to know that, you know, Charles Martinet is still in the, you know, community and stuff for Mario, that he still cares so much about, you know, the character. And something that I found, you know, sweet when I found it out was that, Charles Martinet calls Shigeru Miyamoto, which, Shigeru Miyamoto is the guy who created Mario. Charles Martinet calls him Dad. That's like the cutest thing ever. Not just the character's dad, but, you know, that they've had, you know, a bond over the years like that. It's sweet. Oh wait, that's right. This way. This way. I'm not worried about getting any of the records or the gold times, so that's okay. Just want to get these done. There are a lot of Mario things I know. I'm pretty much as big of a Mario fan as I am a Sonic fan. Mario Wonder, I'm not sure if I want as much because, like, I'm very much grounded in reality to an extent. I think that is a bit crazy of a, you know, a thesis for a game. But at the same time, I want to play it anyway, and I will eventually get it because, you know, it's Mario. I think I'm more excited about Super Mario RPG because I never played the original. How many of these do I have to do yet? Okay, we got them done. That's good, that's good. So we have boss battles to do yet. See, are there any of these that I haven't finished yet? I should have been doing the race ones over here while doing the other race ones. Oh well. I could get to those in a bit. Let's see, we want boss battle. Hard mode, I don't know if hard mode is even gonna count. I hope so, because I think you get better prizes from hard mode. We are also getting Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, but that and Super Mario RPG are different games. Oh wait, I should double check and make sure that I have like my combat chow equipped. Some of these are grinding ones. Sun Gazer is a good one for combat. You know what? Amy's actually a good one for combat too. Maid is not a good one for combat. Coco would be a good one for combat. Coco's getting in the spot. Hi Sonic Movie 3. Welcome to stream. Hopefully you're having a good day and hopefully we can make it even better. Weird question to ask, but I am a grown-up. I am an adult. Goodness, this is a long waiting timer, isn't it? One being, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to delay the movie. Because they haven't even truly started filming yet. They're doing what they can of the CGI stuff, but with you know, the strikes and such, it's been hard for anything to get done. I'm probably odd for being that one person with that one opinion, but I really don't like the Sonic movies. I want to see Sonic Prime Season 3 so bad. Oh yeah, definitely would like to see Season 3. I know a lot of people say a lot of trash about the show, but it really is good. Don't see how I could get up to that one particular spot. There we go. It's got to be this way. I was probably crazy for trying to do the hard version of this. We don't have any confirmed details for anything in terms of the third movie. Or wait, no, it's not the third movie of Season 3. I haven't heard any rumors saying that we were getting Super Shadow or Super Sonic. I was kind of under the impression that we weren't going to have that since they haven't had the Chaos Emeralds in them. Now, a version of Prismatic Sonic and Prismatic Shadow, that I could believe a bit more. E. The one you have been waiting for is here, One Bean. I have summoned her. Oh gosh, I wish I could pause this. Where the heck is the rest of this? Hi Swinger, welcome to stream. Favorite Sonic song? Probably, I would have to say... let me just find the spring that I need to get up here. This isn't the one, is it? I don't think it is. No, it's one more that way. But Undefeatable, because it reminds me a lot of Evanescence music that was popular when I was growing up. Totally miscalculated on where to jump for that. Sonic Superstars is awesome. I've been playing it a lot on the channel. I finally got around to beating it last night. So now that I beat it with Sonic, I just gotta beat it with, you know, everybody else. I don't think I'm gonna beat this in time. It's kinda hard to do this particular fight without friends. And I don't understand how to get up here. There we go. Can we join your servers? Sure, if you can find which one it is. I'm not really sure how to do servers. Yeah, and I did not beat that. D rank. I'm surprised I earned a spin at all, given that situation. I'll be right back, sorry. Okay. Instead of worrying about this one for the event, I'm just gonna do the normal one. Welcome back, Nico. Hopefully you've been having a good evening. Eat pieces of candy. Is they trying to make a remark about how I ate some candy already before stream? Yes, I'm having a pretty good evening. Just trying to think what else we have to work on. Oh yeah, we had to do the bosses, and I totally, you know, ran away mindlessly. Rip. There we go. Normal boss battle for now. Alright, Nico, no problem. There's a fan of Sonic Hub on here on my server. And a Geometry Dash fan. On one hand, I do think that the bosses, you know, needing me done over and over again is a bit of a hassle for a mission, for a event. But I prefer it by a long shot to what they normally have. Where, like, you need to do like 300 hoverboard tricks or something. It's just very grindy and boring, where this is a lot more engaging, so I'm willing to do the work, you know? Is it just me, or did it only let us get like one hit? Yeah, this is a lot easier to deal with. Alright, one more phase. We've got this. I might try the hard one again for like the last one left on the list, just because of, I'd like to try and get Vector from that wheel. It'll take a long time to eventually get him, but, you know, any chances I could get on there would be good. Yep, and we got 4 on this one. Oh, good. We've got another one of those, Oh, inventory's full. Oh, that's right. I had to buy Chow earlier for, like, an egg mission. Let's see, multi-select. Oh, yeah, that's not even the one that's the problem. It's all these from the time trials. Okay, Nico. Next fight will start soon. It's like, so oh yeah, somebody else is in a fight right now. That was like in queue or whatnot. Maybe I'll go try the hard mode one again anyway. I wish they had a ring to directly go to hard mode. Alright, I'll check real quick for my Roblox if I can get that accepted. Oh wait, that's the wrong webpage. Roblox. Roblox does not have two B's. There we go. Notification. Nico. There we go. I am going to try the hard one again because I am hoping that I can do it. That's weird that it's stuck on 43 for my spinner. I swore that I was on 47. And it was 43 the last time I spun it. Okay, so what other ones do I need to get? This one. And this one. Seems like you can only get one hit in at a time. This one I can jump over and get this way. And then this one. Okay, we got him down half. Oops. I think I'm putting up a much stronger performance this time now that I'm refamiliarizing myself with where these things are supposed to be. Sorry, with my hands full, I couldn't get that. I try to mute the mic for most things, but things like that eventually slip. Fortunately, he's right below me to get this time. Oops. Frozen. And not the Disney movie. Uh-oh. There we go. Why did that not put that out of commission? Oh wait, it did. Oh, there we go. Beat it. Much better performance this time. In an A rank, 4 spins. Yes, I'll happily use them in an attempt to get Vector. Fancy chow? Hi, Nico. I'm on the hard version of the Eggman boss if you want to join me. If you're able to get to this point. I don't know if you are or not. I should be checking if this is counting. Okay, that counts all of them, even the ones that I lost. There you are, Nico. And I did just take a glance at your channel, and I do want to say thank you for not doing self-promo, but it's really cool that you are doing, you know, Sonic Speed Simulator content. I'll try to check out some of your stuff more later. I don't know why I have such a brain fart when it comes to trying to get up there. Wait, that one's about the much higher one. You're back? You've been leaving me to carry on the boss? Definitely looking forward to some more spins. And knowing now that, like, even the failed ones count towards the mission, I feel a lot more relaxed. Like, I don't have to beat it if I don't, you know, there's no pressure. No pressure means I'm more likely to beat it. Let's see, is this the one? No. This is that one where the spring over here is what I'm gonna need. Okay, one more back here. Don't run away from me. There we go. Yeah, you might as well join me if you're gonna be in the game with me, you know? Let me just do these spins real quick. It slowed down there for a bit and I thought that I was gonna get Vector. I really want Vector. I mean, I'm not gonna say like that he's a favorite character or something, but I haven't seen him like available for purchase. Oh, you have the extra chow bonus. That's nice. I have thought about it, but like in terms of damage and rings and that sort of stuff, I already get a lot like of that stuff. Like I'd only be concerned about if there's like a red ring multiplier chow. Like if there was a red ring multiplier chow, I would definitely, you know, get extra slots. How did he reactivate that fast? That's kind of scary how fast he reactivated there. Like to the point I feel like that was almost glitched. Oh, you beat me there. How did I get stuck? Oh. Alright, got him halfway. Oops. You're definitely faster at this than I am. And I am really surprised just how fast the shield is respawning. Oh, there's one up there as well. I'll get the one up there. You stay near Eggman to get a hit. Oh, how do you get up there? You didn't even go around. Like, is there another way to get up there? 5 spins. Wow. I'm fairly impressed with your skills, Mr. Nico. Oh, gotcha. Yo, Angel. Thank you for leaving a like. I appreciate it. Alright, let's do these spins. Maybe I'll get lucky. $1 million XP isn't that bad. It's certainly better than the couple thousand that you could get from the other dispenser. But it isn't Vector. Oh well. How was my day? My day was pretty good. I've got a bit of a headache right now, but I mean, I'm happy. Alright, I'm headed back to Green Hill. At least for now, to think about what zone I want to grind Badniks in. And I'll double check on pumpkin dispensers while I'm thinking of it. Oh, thank you, Nico. 8 candy. Ooh, 150. That'll help a lot. I think we could get the cream costume now. I was doing Emerald Hill before though, so that's what's making me hesitant thinking about doing Lost Valley for a change of pace, but you know, I'll leave it up to you, Nico. If there's a zone that you would prefer, if you'd prefer Emerald Hill, then we could grind there. And I can't do that one yet. Okay, not a problem. I mean, after the 150, I'm not gonna get greedy, you know? But, let's see if I could get cream here. Yes, I can. And there we go. Halloween cream. I don't really see anyone else with this on yet, so that is pretty cool. She seems even smaller than the other cream. Yeah, I'll meet you in Emerald Hill then. I'll be honest, Angel. I have panicked with almost every name that I've seen in chat that like I didn't recognize and went and checked their channel to make sure it wasn't another alt. When I realized that there is an alt, you know, in the end of the stream being, you know, someone else I banned, it was a bit of a panic situation. And then they made another alt this morning, which I saw when I got the email notification when I, you know, got up for the day. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I didn't even make another stream yet and they already made another alt. But I'm trying to think, like, you know what, there's only so many, you know, alts that they can make before, you know, YouTube says you can't do that anymore for, you know, a month. So, it's gonna be fine. Just part of being a YouTuber, I guess, you know? Thank you, Nico. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, everything seemed so normal because you don't want, they don't want to be noticed as a troublemaker or whatever. They're thinking the alt is a fresh slate and a second chance. But like they kept saying so many things the same way this other person would, and that had me, anxious while I was typing on stream. Went ahead, checked their channel, and sure enough, it, was a fake account. And at the time, I wasn't sure, like, which of the two people it was, but eventually I figured it out. And I guess the part that makes me feel, sick on my stomach about this stuff is, like, now we have some Gen Z people, like myself technically, that are, adults now. And I remember, making alts as a kid to, talk to people that were, upset with me. Like, I wasn't a pest about it. I didn't go in and make a bunch of alts or something, but, I was a person that couldn't, let go and just wanted friends. And it feels hard being on the other side of that. I don't want to be the person that has to, uphold a, I banned you for a reason kind of a thing, but because I understand what it's like to be that kid on the other side. But, it is a thing. My favorite 20 Halloween skins? Did I read that right? 20. Oh, 2023. I think out of the 2023 ones... Sorry, the react button for the chat cut off the rest of that message. I thought it was 20. I think Cream is my favorite out of these, with SBO being my second favorite. I was never really a big fan of the Vampire Shadow when they had him on Sonic Speed Simulator. Not Sonic Speed Simulator. Sonic Forces Speed Battle. So I'm not terribly excited about getting him here, but, like, I want to add him to the collection of skins, Yeah, that's what, Bill told me to do, just ignore him. But I guess the funny thing about it is, like, I thought that I was, by the time these things happened on my channel, that I would have, at least like 1,000 subs under my belt or something, and not have, where I could easily ignore, stuff like that when it's a big audience. And that, that would have wound up being the case, And I mean, I do like tight-knit streams and stuff, but it has its, drawbacks. And it wasn't even like... There were two different people that I had trouble with this, month. And, both things, hit me hard. I'm one of those people that says I'm a tough person, but I'm really a big softie. I don't like making anybody mad. I don't like having any conflict. All those things. I empathize with people even if they're doing something wrong or hurting my feelings or things like that. So I take things way harder than I have to. There were multiple times this month where I, thought about quitting the channel. I'll be honest about it. But, I always tend to quit on different projects. Some not even, like, internet related. And, like, I want to do something one time where I can prove to myself that I can do it. Like I was saying, earlier today to EDK, that, like, even if I, got the, monetization, approval from YouTube and decided to never, do anything with it, that if I at least, put it in the work to try to reach that goal and say, hey, I met a goal that I tried to do because I was tough enough to put in the work. I was strong enough to, keep going. And I had the hope that I could do it. That kind of a thing. That would be enough for me. I could walk away, knowing that, I met a metric. That for once in my life I met a goal. I mean, I already miss, like, the really laid-back streams on this channel, Angel. Akin to the ones you have now. But, like, when I used to have variety content, and I could do anything I wanted. Like, I didn't have to just do Sonic, and I love Sonic. I wouldn't have picked doing a Sonic channel if, you know, that wasn't, you know, the thing. But, like, I do miss, you know, chill Fall Guys streams, so I'm glad I can still do them on the Discord stage and stuff. You know. Speaking of Discord, Nico, if you're interested, I could give you the Discord link. It's mostly just like a notification server, but I do variety content on the stage now and then. Oops, I didn't mean to go into the stage. I just wanted to send an invite link. There we go. Copy link. The biggest reason like that I don't have a chat in there, like that's for like a public everybody chat, is just that I don't really have like the time to mod it, and the friends that I have don't really have time to mod it either. But at some point I like to work something out to have like a public, you know, chat in there. But there is like, you know, chats and stuff during, you know, the actual streams. Yeah, exactly, Angel. Like for algorithm. Algorithm is all about niche. And like someday I could be a variety, you know, channel again on, you know. Oh, got no Discord. Sorry, I misunderstood the typo there. My apologies. Yes, Angel is really kind. He's actually worth going to follow if you want to go check him out. He is a friend of mine, and he is a really chill guy. He just got monetized. So, he and I kind of learned, the, you know, the same strats from, like, the same group of people. We both, you know, got started, like, in the Fall Guys community, and so, when Semi-10 was still a big deal, you know, we were, you know, learning stuff from him and picking stuff up, you know, now and then while talking to him on Discord. Same thing with Wild Bill 6000, who, I'd say he does more variety content on that channel now, but he has another channel that he grinds, you know, Roblox content on. But he's had, you know, a plethora of advice. Yeah, we teasingly call him Angelica, but he's a guy. But yeah, if you like the chill style of these streams, you'll like his content. They tend to have a bit more people, but yeah, he's very, you know, kind and nice. And it is an honor to be a friend of his, for sure. And I'm glad this stream that, you know, you weren't just lurking in the background, that you got to, you know, participate and stuff and with this event and whatnot. It's really cool talking to you and get to know you a little better, you know? Fall Guys is a lot of fun. I just wish they would update their game now and then. There's like nothing really to do in terms of YouTube content for it anymore, aside from customs, which is mostly what he's doing. Nerf guns are so much fun. Did you know that they have Sonic Nerf guns now? Not actual Nerf brand, it's an off-brand called X-Shot that Sega partnered with. But those guns actually look really cool. Candy. 16 pieces of candy. Oops, totally just blasted past all those badniks. How am I doing on badniks, by the way? Oh, I'm almost there. Oh, for real, if they got the Nerf collab, that could probably help a lot. What I really think would make Fall Guys better at this point, like, you know how they have Treat Thieves right now? If they had, like, special game-style events like that, where you're broken up into teams of, you know, 2 and doing, you know, stuff like that, I think if they could figure out, like, a palatable way to make multiple games for special weekend events and stuff, that would be a lot more fun than just, you know, rotating, you know, special shows like they've been doing that are just the same levels we play anyway on a daily, you know, regular basis. Oh, right in the ear. Oof. That's what brothers are for. Yeah, Nico, I hear you. They just haven't been doing much with it, and that's why I stopped. Like, I joined when Free For All started, and that was fun at first. The first 2 seasons were great. Season 3, things slowed down so much, and even though I was excited when Season 4 came out, the, you know, creative maps just didn't add a lot for me, personally. Yeah, I stopped, you know, worrying about it, but now and then I'll think, like, I wish that they... But, you know what, it's, you know, it's honestly both Mediatonic and Epic's fault, because Epic could be doing more in terms of, you know, either, you know, replacing Mediatonic staff or motivating Mediatonic staff. And I don't think they're doing either, especially with the staff cuts. They just don't really seem too concerned about, you know, the future of that dev studio or of Fall Guys. Like, Fall Guys could still be profitable if they switched things around, and they didn't. Oh my gosh. Nico, a friend of ours that does streams and stuff, they had the same thing happen when they started doing, like, the face cam for the first time. I think I already mentioned him here today, but Semiten, who did Fall Guys content that Angel and I both watched. He did he used to do faceless stuff, and he did, you know, the voice, you know, not voice, the face camera for a while. Oh, for real, Angel. But at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Fall Guys was so unprofitable that Fortnite was, you know, Fall Guys' cash cow. I played it like 2-3 times, Nico, and I could not get into it for the life of me. It just wasn't fun. And with having to, you know, buy skins to customize your look, then that just, you know, it felt, you know, awful. And I mean, I confess that I've bought, you know, Fall Guys skins and stuff. But and I've bought skins here on Sonic Speed Simulator, but the difference between, you know, those 2 games and Fortnite was that I didn't have to customize my character. Where I was incentivized by, you know, being able to unlock customizable stuff that I liked, to the point where I felt like it was worth investing money then, because I was playing, you know, the game a lot to unlock stuff anyway. Which is kind of a cheesy backwards thing if you think about it. Because you'd think that, like, giving away costumes and stuff would, you know, incentivize, you know, someone not to buy stuff. And yet, it's kind of like the, you know, opposite. Big trouble. I don't know if I'm ever going to do a face reveal on the channel. I'll be honest, like, I'm terrified about it, not because even of my looks, even though I am self-conscious of them, but, like, more of a thing where I guess, like, I'm worried because I'm on the autistic spectrum, so it takes a lot of effort for me to put, like, the kind of effort into my voice, per se, that makes it sound like everyone else's, where I'd be pretty, you know, monotone otherwise, and then, I'm putting all that effort to my voice. I'm not really worrying about my face when I'm on stream. So I think it would be a lot of work to try and focus on making the right facial expressions and the right voice cues at the same time. Yeah, that was Bill's server back before they took down the Face Reveals channel. It was just a one-time thing. Maybe twice for the, like, if I did a post for the Mario movie. I don't remember if I did or not. So everything but the candy part is done. That's a cool, extreme gear. This cream skin just looks good. She just looks so happy. Aw, wave. Hey, we could just admire for a moment just how happy she is. I'm debating if I want to stay on and, like, get the, candies. Okay, Nico, not a problem. I mean, it's a problem that you have a problem, but no problem that you have to leave to fix the problem. I think I'll head back to Green Hill. Oh my gosh, it's Blue! How you doing? Hate to break it to you, but you're catching us, like, right at the end. I don't think we're, like, 100% ending yet, but it's gonna depend if I could get more candy from these pumpkins or not. But yeah, we finished this particular event, or at least this part of an event. The part that's annoying is that these pumpkins that you can get candies from run on a timer, so, like, some of them you can open every 30 minutes. Others that you can open every 10, and then others that, like, you gotta wait like an hour. So I can't get enough candy to, you know, officially finish this event. Unless my, you know, luck kicks in that I have activated. I do have 10 luck activated, so, I have gotten... Yes, there was, like, a much older version of it on Roblox a long time ago that wasn't as good, and then they rebooted it. So this is technically Sonic Speed Simulator Reborn, but nobody really calls it that. Everyone still calls it Sonic Speed Simulator. And it's on Roblox. And it's, yeah, it's still going strong. I'd say it's way better than it ever was on the old version. It's a really fun game. And you'll be watching me play it, like, a lot at some point, I'm sure. Because, like, they have an event every week or two. So... 300 candy, let's go! I just got another 151. We got cream from the Halloween dispenser. They've got all these costumes that you can get with the candy blue. These are trails, but there's another costume up here, the SBO one. And once I get up to 1,000 candy on that 1 meter, then I can get a vampire shadow. Let me see who's on. I might do a raid. YouTube. Pixels is on. That's all I'm seeing in my feed, unless you were like hinting for me to raid you, Angel. You are allowed to answer that question, by the way. I know how I am about the self-promo thing, but you know, you're a buddy. Oh yeah, that would have been way back, Blue, because I didn't have like the original Amy skin. I have a lot of Amy skins in my inventory, but not that one. But there was a gothic Amy skin for the Halloween event. I think that she's really, you know, cute. She doesn't look that Halloween-y, but she is adorable. But yeah, I'll get back to Cream here. Sonic Superstars. Can I get up on the... I think I was almost on top of the thing. I do not feel bad about this whatsoever. This is awesome. This is an awesome spot to be at. Oh, and I got a perfect screenshot with her waiting too. Not waiting, waving. My bad. But yeah, this will be where we're leaving off. And no raid this time. I think I'll save it for another time. But yeah, it was awesome to spend time with all of y'all. Like, the only thing I could think of, like, if I check Discord now and see if Bill's starting soon. Because I know I asked him. He's thinking 8, so it's still half an hour. Yeah, I gotta wait. Alright, so, yeah, it's the end. And may God bless your weekend. Have a wonderful time. And as always, bye!